I love playing with Barbies. I could play with Barbies for hours. Vintage Barbies. Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here. And today I'm really excited because it's another vlog for vintaging. This one is for absolute 70s and early 80s vintage pieces that I found right after I made my first vlog yesterday for a vintage thrifting summer 2020 haul. So I'm going to show you some things that I bought today and some things that I've also received as gifts. So this vlog today is sponsored by Ron Jason's Vintage Store here in Southern California, and hopefully we are going to be doing some collaborations in the near future for his store and for some other vintage and thrift stores in Simi Valley, with their proceeds going towards the betterment and rescue of animals, which is most passionate for me and nearest and dearest to my heart. So with that, I also want to tell you that I wasn't even looking for it, but I must have been on that uh, vibrational frequency, which is a great thing. Today I found a Capezio dance store, which I didn't even know existed anymore. I had researched it, and Capezio is an 80s iconic boutique for all things ballet, contemporary jazz, and all types of dance related clothing. And it's just been you know, in my opinion, and I'm sure everybody who's in the know, a cult classic and favorite. So I went to the store today and I bought something brand new. I actually bought a few pieces that are brand new. They're not vintage, of course, because Capezio sells all brand new pieces. But I bought these legging joggers, and they are absolutely gorgeous, I think, and they are so comfortable. But I really fell in love with how adorable they are because of the sheer elements running down the leg. So there's a small cute little pocket here, but it's the sheer lines right here that run down, and I really like them a lot. So, and they are high cut, and so soft and comfortable, and they are made cruelty free. These are sold by Capezio, but they are not made by Capezio. These are made by Block. Okay, and with that, I did find a pair of some of the most gorgeous booties at a thrift store. They are brand spanking new. They are not vintage. So I'm going to take you with me right now to show you those booties, which are just stunning, and they are the perfect neutral. They're a rust color. In everything that I have, I've never had a rust color because I'm not really into orange, but these are a gorgeous, beautiful brownish orange rust. So they're very neutral. They go with everything, and they do flatter my skin tone. But the cut and style is just absolutely gorgeous, and it's a little bit 70s too. So here we go. And after that, I'm going to show you the amazing pieces that Ron gave me today. So here are the boots. These are Zara, and they are actually big on me, but this is a thrift store, and so there was only this one size, which is a 41, and I'm guessing that's an 11, 10 or 11 in US, and you know, at the largest I wear an 8. Even though they are bigger on me, they're not so big. So if I wear them with insoles, and I do wear all my shoes with insoles in order to protect them, I treat everything. So I will be spraying, prepping, and treating these as well, but you can see they're brand new, so I was very fortunate. And these were only $14.99, which is just fantastic. So right here are the pieces that wonderful Ron gave me. So this is not from Ron's vintage store. I was lucky enough to find this yesterday actually at I believe it was a Goodwill thrift store. I don't quite remember, but it was just sitting there for me to grab it, and I think this was $9.99. So I'm just really excited that I found this. And this is not vintage inspired, it's actually vintage. eBay lists these for $9.99. I'm not sure why. eBay claims these are from 2003, but actually I think they're much earlier, because even in 2003, packaging was not like this, not even inspired to be like this. This looks like actual, maybe maybe late 80s at the most. Anyways, I'm really excited about this. And so one of the items that Ron gave me, which is really important for me because this is a real wooden learning block, a child's learning block, and it has a dog on it. So and then when you look at it here, you see the elements M. So that's the first letter of my son's name. There's a baseball bat and a baseball here. And the dog. So this is very dear to me. A vintage perfume bottle, or eau de toilette. But I mean, you can see I love the accents on the bottle. That is just really, really cute. And here is another. He had a whole vitrine of truly vintage perfume bottles, you know, because some stores you have to be careful. They try to pass off new items as old, and they're not. So you really should know the difference. And of course I won't be using the perfume. This is purely for the bottles, but the scent is actually still there, and that's amazing. I love this. And the box itself, you know. So I really like that. This is, and you can still smell the scent of this, which is really soft and really nice. Tigress Soap Compact. So you can see the box. I love the wild cat print of the box, the metallic, and this is Fabergé. So if you do your research, Fabergé was a big store brand for the 70s and the very early 80s. Fabergé was like Bonnie Bell. So here we go. This is actually a brand new soap, but you know. I feel so lucky to have come across these items. And then I'm going to get to this in a second. I found this vintage purse. This is not Ron's. I found this at a thrift shop, but you can tell it's vintage by the heft. Okay, the fact that it was not made in China, it was made in the USA. And you can look inside, it's fully lined right here. And the elements are very heavy, they're very solid. This is just a beautiful purse. So I'm not going to be carrying this around. This is going to be for accent and display purposes, you know, for art. So that is very gorgeous. It's a satin purse. And then in Ron's store, I found one of these, and I love these Barbie cases. This is just wonderful. I love this. Here are some of the elements. I think what might have gone here is a Barbie thermos. You know, there was room for a thermos, and maybe originally it did come with a thermos. I'm sure, based on my research, there are some of these that do have thermoses. So there's that. And now, my favorite item today is this. I'm going to have this professionally framed so that I can hang this up because this is art. This is the September 1981 Penthouse issue, and it's a special anniversary issue, but it is so artistic. With that erotic silhouette, it is just absolutely gorgeous, I think. And yes, I'm going to have this framed. These are Ron's gifts. And this I found after searching high and low in a vintage store. This is going to be a vintage flip. So I am going to rehab this. I'm going to clean it, and I'm going to paint it with some gold and silver metallic on the bottom pedestal part. And I'm going to leave the turquoise alone. The handle is so old that I think it would be a shame, so I'm not going to touch the handles, but I am going to paint the rim and the bottom pedestal, so that way they'll be more vivid. And those are my finds today. I'm really excited about collaborating and going to the thrift store in Simi Valley, and here I am. Because like I said, that store does have its proceeds benefit animals in need, which is very important to me. So I'm excited about doing that sometime in the future, and I'm going to vlog that. I don't know when it's going to be, but it is going to be. So I would love to have you join me, and thank you so much for any of you who have joined me today. And feel free to comment, make suggestions, ask any questions that you like, and please remember to adopt, don't shop, be kind to animals, and also please be aware of canine cancers. More and more dogs are coming up with more and more forms of cancer, and I firmly believe that it is from the commercial dog food. Even the really expensive boutique brand dog foods are still dangerous. Please, if you have dogs as pets, please feed them raw food. It's always the safest and best option. Dogs really can benefit also from organic raw goat's milk. That's another thing you can do for them. Some eggshells, please do not feed them any bones for any reason, and never dog jerky treats or raw-hide bones at any time. And please, whatever you do, whatever your economic and financial circumstances are, please never ever give your pets anything from dollar or 99-cent type stores. Those are always dangerous, whether it's the treats or even just the toys. The quality is really bad. There's been a lot of harm done to cats and dogs. So please always give your pets quality raw dog food and treats and toys that you know are going to be safe. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys really soon. All right, bye-bye.